Imagine Devon Price, early 30s, lying in a hospital bed in Minneapolis, heart pounding erratically, diagnosed with severe anemia and dangerous heart complications. For someone who raced through college and grad school, juggling nonstop projects and 60-hour weeks, this collapse shatters every belief about hustle equaling worth. But here's the kicker. What if all that frantic push wasn't about laziness after all? What if the real enemy is something deeper, more insidious? Let's crack open the laziness lie. It's not just a harmless phrase, it's a centuries-old story that sets you up to fail before you try. Devon digs into history and finds that the laziness stigma originates with Puritans, who equated moral goodness with endless labor. They believed idleness was the gateway to sin, planting the seed of hustle culture that's still echoing in today's 24/7 workaholic mindset. Think of your brain like a high-performance engine, not a simple light bulb. Constantly revving at full throttle burns fuel and overheats. Just like high-end sports cars need cool-down periods, your brain demands rest and recovery to keep functioning at peak capacity, not non-stop pedal-to-the-metal grind. When you stop measuring yourself by endless output and start valuing yourself as a full human, with feelings, limits, and needs, you break free from the trap. Devon shows us it's possible to redefine success beyond productivity, embracing rest as a vital chapter, not an episode of failure. You feel like you're barely keeping up, but what if the work you don't see counts just as much? Devon reveals the invisible labor that's burning you out. Devon shares stories from exhausted parents juggling kids' schedules, housework, and emotional support, all while trying to clock hours in their real job. This invisible mental load isn't just taxing, it's exhausting, and society rarely credits it as work. Remember the smartphone that promised freedom but tethered you 24/7? Digital work tools invaded downtime, making you always on. Like a fishing net with microscopic holes, work slips through constantly, catching your attention whenever, wherever, diminishing rest's real power. Research shows humans today do more total work, paid and unpaid, than nearly any generation before. But because so much labor goes unseen or unvalued, you still feel like you're slacking. That's the trap. The more you do, the less you feel you do enough. If busyness is the default, taking a break becomes a rebellious act. Devon flips rest from selfish to revolutionary. Devon recalls an interview with workers from diverse fields who chose rest as a radical act of resistance against oppressive work cultures. One nurse refused mandatory overtime, not because she was lazy, but because she was reclaiming her health and dignity. Think of rest like compound interest. A 5-minute pause here, a weekend unplug there, these tiny acts accumulate, boosting your mental and physical resilience exponentially. Over time, rest isn't a luxury, it's a secret weapon against burnout. By redefining rest as necessary and political, Devon invites us to carve boundaries around our time, even when the world screams hustle harder. This shift transforms rest from guilt-tripped indulgence into an essential stance for a more humane life. Remember Devon in that hospital bed, heart racing, forced to stop the hustle and listen to their body. That moment cracks open a new story for you too, the story that rest isn't failure but fuel. Try this, the next time you catch yourself thinking I should do more, pause and name the invisible work you already carry. Give yourself permission to rest fully and fiercely. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.